More people are winning with the heartbeat of America. And by goodies, the #1 headache powder in the South. Live from Music City, USA, it's Nashville Now. Our guests tonight are Little Texas, Ralph Crosby, and Paulette Carlson. And now, from Opryland, USA, here's the host of Nashville Now, Ralph Emery.
I haven't heard that much applause since I said I was leaving home. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. We've got a great audience tonight. And I just brought this young lady down because she's so well coiffed, and we just lost an earring. But we have all these ladies who are here in convention from Home Interiors, right?
Right, that's right.
That's also a great way to get cheap applause tonight. Just mention Home Interiors. You are?
Kim Kaysen.
And you're from where?
Dayton, Ohio.
And why are you wearing the ribbons?
Well, the ribbons are signifying where we're from and our name tags.
And it says unit manager. And then it says Midwest is best, Ohio.
That's right.
Now, are these ribbons that you've won?
No, it's just we get them here at seminar.
Okay, all right. And some of the ladies in the audience are wearing crowns tonight.
Yeah.
And I found out that means they've sold $80,000 worth of whatever you sell in a year, right? Right?
That's right.
Okay, all right. That's a lot of sconces, isn't it?
That's right.
Okay, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, let's get the show underway, my friends. This was a big record very recently, and we're happy to have these guys back on Nashville Now. Would you please welcome Little Texas?
Everybody get your hands up just like this. Come on. Yeah. Some guys have all the love. There's gold in everything they touch. But all of the work I've done got you, and that's enough. Some guys have all the love. Some guys have all the love. Some guys have all the love. Yeah. Thank you.
That's terrific. First record and first hit, right?
Yeah.
First trip out of the box. Warner Brothers record. That's not too bad.
Well, we're excited about it.
You guys were on this show last year.
Yeah, we were.
Is this your second appearance?
I think we were on earlier this year. This is our second time to be here on the show. We premiered this song I think a week before it came out.
Which was when?
Oh boy, it's been first week of August.
This was last summer.
Yeah.
Your name is?
Tim Rushlow.
Tim, why don't you introduce everybody else? I'll let you have that.
Okay, I'll start over here on bass guitar and vocals, Dwayne Propes.
Okay.
Right next to him, the other Dwayne in the band, Dwayne O'Brien, who plays acoustic guitar and
Hi,
sings
Dwayne.
also.
Okay.
Back there in the back on the drums, you can't quite see his legs tonight, but that's Dale Gray back there on
Hi,
the
Dale.
drums. And over here on the keyboards, we've got, and also vocals, Brady Seals. And then right here next to you is Porter Howell, plays lead guitar. He
Hello,
also
Porter.
sings.
Nice to have you on the show. Seals.
Yes.
You
Big
related
last
to
name.
Danny Seals
Yes, second cousin.
and Troy Seals?
Yes.
Second cousin is Dan, and your Troy is your uncle. Because there are a bunch of those. And then there's, oh, do you like his hair? Lovely. No, and then there's Jimmy Seals.
Jimmy Seals, yes, he's also, I think, my second cousin. I think he's brothers to Dan, I think.
Anyway, there are a bunch of these guys, I guess all from Texas.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ohio. Me and that's my family. Dell and I, excuse me for all the educated people out there. Dell and I are from Ohio, and the rest of the guys are from Texas and Oklahoma.
Well, I know Danny and Jimmy and that bunch are from Texas.
Yeah.
What do you sing, 5-part harmony?
On some things, yeah, a lot of times we have a 4-part stack, and then we'll throw Porter on there, and he'll sing doubles with me, and then that gives me a chance to go up and sing other things.
You sang the national anthem, where at the National Finals Rodeo?
We sure did.
Who sang the top part?
Brady sang one of the high ones, and Dwayne O'Brien sang the other one, and we had 2 of them up there.
Who could hear it? Dogs? I mean, it had to be high.
It was way up there. We had a lot of fun doing that. That was quite a highlight for us.
What else are you doing on tonight's show?
We'll be doing our brand new single, First Time for Everything, and another possible single off the album that comes out March 3rd called I'd Rather Miss You.
How is your new single doing?
Well, it just shipped, so the video's been out about half a week, I think 4 days, so we'll see. We're just kind of keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, this act is not a year old yet, is it?
Well, we're, as far as on a record label, as a recording act, no, but we've been together about 3.5 years.
Oh,
now.
have you?
Yeah.
A couple of you used to sing here at Opryland, I believe. Who was that?
Well, that was me and Dwayne O'Brien. Dwayne O'Brien and I.
That's all right. Me and old Dwayne.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we had a lot of fun doing way back. And Porter and I guess Dwayne Propes also at one point had played guitar on a few things out there at different times. So we actually knew each other sort of from there, but when we left and were pursuing careers in Nashville, we all met up. So.
Well, you make a very exciting sound.
Oh, well, thank you.
But we're going to go to the break here. I'll remind you that Paulette Carlson is on the show tonight. Rob Crosby is here. And they, along with Little Texas, will be debuting their new single releases. So we invite you to stay tuned for all the excitement on tonight's edition of Nashville Now. We'll be right back. I mentioned a little bit ago that tonight several of our guests are debuting new songs. And here's the first one. This is appropriately titled First Time for Everything. And here is the newest selection by Little Texas, their new record released today.
Since you said goodbye, there's not much of anything that I haven't tried to somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do. 'Cause if I learned anything, now there's a first time for everything. Yeah. I don't color both flames. I don't have a black book. I don't spend all my time in the past. I don't wake up with strangers, but I don't sleep around. No, I don't believe in love that won't last. But there's a first time for everything. Since you said goodbye, there's not much of anything that I haven't tried to somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do. 'Cause if I learned anything, now there's a first time for everything. Take it, son. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do. 'Cause if I learned anything, now there's a first time for everything. Yeah. 'Cause if I learned anything, there's a first time for everything. Yeah. Yeah,
That's terrific. I think you got one. That's great. First time for everything. That's the new single for Little Texas. We're debuting a new single on you tonight, Rob.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
And I was told we were debuting a new single on you, but I don't think that's true.
No,
I mean,
I've
you're-
done
you're-
I'll
you're
Start
cur-
With You here before.
Excuse me?
Last time I was on, I did I'll Start With You, and that's still out.
Yeah, and it's number
Still going.
23 and moving up. Little Texas, now this is Dwayne. And you're going to be on the Grand Ole Opry this week.
Saturday night? Yeah.
Is this your...
That is the first time for everything.
You're going to be on the televised portion, aren't you?
Sure. And I believe we're going to be on the backstage portion also.
First time?
First time.
Congratulations. That's
Thanks.
great. I assume by now you guys have gone the whole route. You've had a hit record. You've got a band. Well, you are the band. You've got a bus.
Got a bus.
Fan club. The
All
whole...
9 yards. Yes. I got some of them out there. Good deal. Yeah.
I have a strange question from the audience. Did you do a cruise and dress in drag?
No. No.
Really?
I don't think so.
Ask Little
New
Texas.
Orleans?
Well, he says, why did two of the guys dress up as women when they worked the cruise ship?
Cheaper rates. Yeah, yeah. They had a special on.
This is a question from the audience.
That's typical for New Orleans. Mardi Gras time. No, I'm
No, I said this is from the audience.
Oh, from the audience.
Yes.
Who was out there from New Orleans? Yeah,
So,
they don't admit it, do they?
Another
I don't know about that one.
Another
That's-
question from the audience tonight was, who does your hair?
Well, tonight the nice ladies there in the back did our hair. Usually we're kind of on our own, but you know we're kind of lucky here because we have time to look decent, and when we're on the road we have about an hour to get ready and get on stage. So we feel privileged when we get to come here because we look a little bit nicer.
I would imagine that takes a while to curl or whatever.
We've got it down to a science. We can
To
pretty much-
tame, actually.
tame,
It's
yeah.
more of a taming.
We get our road manager to kind of get a whip after time to time.
Yeah, he's got about as much hair as anybody we've had on the show, including you, Paulette.
Separated at birth, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Put your head over here. This is good. Separated at birth. What do you think? We could.
Paulette, where do you live in Alaska?
I live in Anchorage. Beautiful, beautiful up there.
See, I've never been to Alaska.
Oh, you're gonna have to
down
come.
here, in Tennessee, we think of it as being very, very cold.
It is very cold, and there's lots and lots of snow up there right now, and there's lots of moose in town these days. In fact, I had a moose chase me the other day. I went out in the yard. I was going to tie my dog up, and he came out of the house behind me, and I didn't notice it, but there was a cow in the yard, and her little calf was laying down. And my dog, of course, went after her, and she went after me. I never moved so fast.
Do the moose roam freely up there?
Oh, yeah. No, you can't keep them as pets. You can't tie them up in the backyard. They roam around all over. They're constantly...
Oh, that's right. He couldn't resist that. You see, our director's named Moose as well. And he
I was
does...
going to ask you which moose was chasing her around, but...
Well, and we all know how freely he roams. And apparently these ladies out here are aware of that as well. We need to take a break. Paulette Carlson's going to sing the next song. We'll be right back. I think, Rob, all these ladies can identify with that song. Now, I'm going to ask you, if you will, please put your signs down for a little bit, okay? Now, we have another survey tonight, an audience survey, and many of you participated in the audience survey. And could we put the blank up on the screen? Yes. Tonight, we're asking you to fill in a couple of blanks. If I wanted to ask blank out on a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be blank. Well, let's see. Now, if I call your name, I just want you to stand where you are, okay? Like Marilyn Barton of Fillmore, Utah. Who wrote, if I wanted to ask Shotgun Red out on a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be, are you really a stuffed shirt? Nancy Shapley of New Matamoros, Ohio. Shapley? Okay. You fill this out? If I wanted to ask Clint Eastwood for a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be, make my nights. Wow. Carolyn, is it Mayday of Lima, Ohio? You get the impression all these girls came together? Now, I loved her response. She wrote, if I wanted to ask anyone out for a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be, do you know how much time you're wasting dating those young, good-looking girls? I'm not done. When this grandmother of 16, who is charming, worldly, and knowledgeable, is available, Tony Schoonover, Lima, Ohio. Where are you, Tony? You have to stand up, Tony. Yeah, Tony, after I read this, may not want to stand up. If I wanted to ask Larry Gatlin out for a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be, "I seem to have broken my G-string. Can you help me?" Let's get a guy, Bill Belrose, from Ontario, Canada. If I wanted to ask Dolly Parton out for a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be, "Didn't I see you on Twin Peaks?" I'll do, well, let's, let me do this one for Rob Crosby. Where is Debbie Dozier of Jolton, Tennessee? Debbie Dozier? Right there. If I wanted to ask Rob Crosby out on a date, the line I would use to break the ice would be, "Is your wife out of town?" Okay. Go. That's our survey. Let me, if I call your name, I want you to come down and talk to me. Penny Hintz, who lives in Nashville. Penny Hintz. Where are you, Penny? Right here. And I believe she has a question for Little Texas.
I wanted to know where the keyboard player gets his hair done. My daughter's in love with him.
Well, that's not what you asked on the card.
Oh, what did I ask?
You said, "Is the keyboard player for Little Texas married?"
Well, I think my daughter might have put that in there. But I would like to know.
All right, keyboard player for Little Texas, are you married?
No, I'm not married. No.
And where do you get your hair done?
I don't know. I just do it myself.
You do it yourself?
I haven't had a haircut in a long time.
Okay.
Does she have a hug?
Beg your pardon?
my daughter
Where's
have
your
a
daughter?
Where?
What's your daughter's name?
Gina.
Gina. All right, Gina. Gina wants a hug. Go right ahead.
Soon to be married. Soon to be married.
She's 71
Does your mom
today.
want a hug, too?
Yeah, she wants one from
Is that your mom right over there? Oh, she wants a hug from me?
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. Come here, Mom. Give me a hug. All right. Thank you, Mom, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, let's do it again. Here again is Little Texas.
I could forget you, I could make new plans, find someone to help me spend this time on my hands. I could pick up the pieces, even fall in love again. But until I do, I'd rather miss you and live with the memories. The nights when you held me will carry me through. And if I have to choose between living first time I saw you to the day you said goodbye. You were the best thing ever walked into my life. So I'll just keep waiting, hoping you'll come back again. But until you do, I'd rather miss you and live with the memories. The nights when you held me will carry me through. And if I have to choose between living without you and learning to love someone new, well, then I'd rather miss you. And if I have to choose between living without you and learning to love someone new, then I'd rather miss you. Then I'd rather miss you. Then I'd rather miss you. Thank you very much.
All right, Little Texas. Now, for a moment, we'll talk about where some of the acts can be seen out on the road. And Rob Crosby, we'll start with you.
Well, this weekend I'm going to Seattle, Washington for a day. Yay! And then next weekend, January 23rd, Texas Club in San Angelo, Texas, and the 24th, Southern Junction in Rockwall, Texas. And February 16th, Aspen Hotel with Eddie Rabbitt, Parsippany, New Jersey.
Are you going to be with Eddie Rabbitt?
Yeah, I'll be opening up for Eddie.
Okay. How about Little Texas?
We got the Wild Wild West Club in Amarillo, Texas on the January 22nd.
Yeah, January 25th, Billy Bob's in Fort Worth. Can't wait to go back.
January 26th, we're at Tumbleweeds in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And that's it.
Oh, Rob Crosby. Rob, thank you very much. Before we leave, let me tell you a bit about tomorrow night's show. Delbert McClinton will be rocking into Nashville Now. Doug Kershaw will be here. And we will feature also another visit by the quarterback legends, the legendary quarterbacks from the National Football League. We'll have Jim Plunkett, George Blanda, Y.A. Tittle, Joe Cap, and Jim Hart with us tomorrow night. And we hope we can count on you to tune in. Now then, would you please applaud? Well, first of all, we want to thank Paulette Carlson for being on the show. She had to leave us about 9 o'clock. Now let's hear it for Little Texas. Ladies, do you like the legs? What do you think? Huh? And Rob Crosby right over here. I want all you ladies to come back, and you gentlemen, too. Thank you for being such a terrific audience. Mr. Whitehurst, let's go home. Good night, everybody.